So the SAA can start right. So thank you for spending your time with us for these 2 hours. Today is our first ever hybrid meeting after the semester break, 3-month semester break. My name is 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞. I'm the president of Toastmaster Club, and today I'll be one of the speakers. So the theme for today is turn into a new leaf. We do have some new leaves today, and I would like to take this chance to have all of the new members here as well as guests to introduce yourself. So can we start with Salah?
Thank you, buddies, guys. Thank you so much for clapping for me, first of all. I am Salahuddin from Pakistan, actually. I am here for in master's studies, master by research in Islamic politics. So I just, thought to join this Toastmasters Club. I got the information from Sysmamail. My aim was to improve actually my English. It is not my first language, so I thought I should improve my English. And secondly, also the confidence to speak in front of any public. Thank you so much.
So let's invite the other new member, please.
Hi, nice to meet all of you. I'm Yishin, or you can call me Jane. And I joined Toastmaster because I have a friend in TMI KL too. So she asked me to demand her to know and to improve my English, and most probably I wanted to improve my impromptu speaking. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Can you have another new member to come introduce yourself?
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Li Yan. I'm currently 20 years old, and I'm from the Faculty of Law in University of Malaya itself. And my aim to join Toastmasters is actually because I wish to be a litigator in the future. So definitely I have to be very fluent in English. So I wish to brush up my English and wish to get to know all amazing speakers. And actually I came across Toastmasters last year, but due to tight schedule, I'm not able to make it. So this year I am a bit more free. So that's why I came to join Toastmasters. And nice meeting all of you. Thank you.
And could I have one of our guests to introduce yourself? You can just speak it here. Don't have to come up.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Rachel, and you can call me Rachel. I'm just a postgraduate, in economics. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. So, right, to invite Farah Wahida to introduce yourself. So Farah, are you there?
Yes. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Sorry, I cannot open my camera because I'm with my kids now.
All right.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nur Farah Wahidah binti Barisha. You can call me Farah. I'm from postgraduate student, PhD student, year 2. Yes, starting from this semester. My research is about citizen science, and the reason why I'm joining Toastmaster is because of I would like to expand my networking and also improve my public speaking for next year for my Viva. All right, that's all. Nice to meet all of you.
Okay, welcome. New members means a lot to us, especially to Toastmaster Club. So we're gonna have a ceremony for our new members today. Let's welcome the Vice President of Membership, Joshua Lim, to conduct the new member induction ceremony. Welcome.
Thank you to our president, and Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. Tonight, I would like to invite our new members to come on stage later for the induction ceremony. So I will start the induction ceremony now. Fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct 4 new members into Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion both for these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership. And we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve. I will now call our new members forward and ask them to join me on stage. So please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. So may I invite Salah, Yi-Chin, and Lian to come on stage, as well as Farah Wahida, who is joining us online. Okay, so to 4 of our new members, you are now joining a worldwide organization that has helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As members of Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You'll become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. So to Yu-Meng, our Vice President of Education, have these new members been given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club? Have they been told how the Toastmasters program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive, as well as the obligations of membership? All right. Who have been assigned as mentors for Salah, Yi-Chin, Lian, and Farah? Okay, hold on just a second. It's okay, it's okay. Take your time. For Lian, painting. Iktifa is not joining us tonight, but he has also agreed to be Farah's mentor as well. All right. So would the appointed mentors please stand? As experienced Toastmasters, you have been asked to help these new members get off to a good start. Do you accept this responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new members so that they can immediately begin to benefit from their Toastmasters membership?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. So you guys can sit back and sit down. So membership in this club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards, yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently toward your own self-development, evaluate others' speeches in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goals, remain positive, and keep a smile on your face. We ask you, our new members, to dedicate yourselves to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. So now you will repeat after what I said. So I and your name, Yi-Chin, okay, and also Farah. In the presence, okay, in the presence of my fellow members, in the presence of my fellow members of Toastmasters Club,
Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly,
regularly,
and prepare fully
and prepare fully
for each assignment.
for each assignment.
To apply myself
To apply myself
to the projects
to the project
outlined in
outlined in
Toastmasters education program.
Toastmasters education program.
To participate actively
To participate actively
in club activities.
in club activities.
To evaluate others
To evaluate others
in a positive,
in a positive,
constructive manner.
constructive manner.
To build open,
To build open,
friendly relationships
friendly relationship
with my
with my
fellow members,
fellow members,
and to bring
and to bring
other new members
other new members
into the club
into the club
so that
so that
they can also gain the benefits
gain the benefit
of Toastmasters.
of Toastmasters.
All right. Now, would all club members joining physically and online please stand and repeat your club's pledge to its new members? So, together, we, the members of Toastmasters Club,
Toastmasters Club,
pledge to
support you
in your quest for self-development, to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunities to help others, and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. And that concludes our induction ceremony. Welcome to our new members. So now you guys may return to the seat, and forgive me for any wrong doings that I did just now, especially yeah. And now I shall pass back to the president.
Round of applause again to our new members. So I hope you guys will have a wonderful Toastmaster journey throughout the Toastmasters membership periods, and hope you enjoy the rest of today's meeting. So let's welcome the so-called MC of today's evening, Toastmaster 𝐶𝐸𝐻, to conduct the sessions. Welcome, Toastmaster of the evening, 𝐶𝐸𝐻.
Hi and good evening, everyone. Welcome to UMTMC. I am 𝐶𝐸𝐻, the Toastmasters of the evening for today. And Toastmasters Club is a platform for students and club members to practice public speaking, communication, and also leadership skills in a safe and supportive environment. For guests, they are allowed to participate in the paper topic session, which are impromptu speaking sessions, and also prepared speech session for club members to improve public speaking skills, and also receive feedback and evaluation from evaluators. So for now, in order to make a Toastmasters meeting successful, we have to have role players. Now I will let the role players to introduce their roles for today. Okay, for now, I will ask the timer Wait, sorry. The grammarian. Grammarian for today is Salah. Okay. The grammarian for today is Salah to introduce his role.
Hi, Mr. Toastmaster or Ms. Toastmaster. I am Salah. So today my role is as a grammarian. I will try my best to note or highlight your grammarian mistakes. It include some grammarian tenses maybe, and some like improper usage of grammar or English, or maybe usage of words. So these kind of mistakes I will try to highlight, and also I will note the good and excellent usage of English. I will also try to note these. And today's the word is myriad. I hope that you, sorry. Okay, you have word. Okay, sorry. Actually, I also have noticed. So okay. Actually, I asked. So it was my new day, as you all know. So okay, you may introduce this word if someone has written that word. Okay. You may introduce that word, and I will see that now.
All right. So the word of the day is this one. They can introduce the word, the meaning, and the examples.
Relish.
Yeah, relish.
Okay. So today's word, sorry for the delay. Today's word is relish. It is verb in part of the speech. It is verb. Okay, and meaning to like or enjoy something. One example sentence is, I always relish a challenge. So I hope you guys will use this word, and I will note this word also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for Salah's role play introduction. Now I would like to invite the R counter, Jane, to introduce her role in this meeting.
Greetings, fellow Toastmaster and guests. So I'm Jane, R counter for this meeting. So the purpose of R counter is to note words and sounds that are used, such as crutch or pause filler, by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler words, filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means.
Yeah, okay, the green is on now. Thank you for Jane's role player introduction. Now I would like to invite the timer to introduce his role. 𝐿𝐸𝐿, yes. The floor is yours.
I'll introduce it here because
Go from there. All right.
so greetings, hello Toastmasters. I'll be the timer. Everyone can hear, right? I'll be the timer for today's meeting. So I will time the table all the sessions, including table topics, the prepared speech, and the evaluation with my little helpful devices here. So I will alert each of the speaker the time they have left using green, yellow, and red light. I will demo now. So first, they will, and for the corresponding session, they will light out the corresponding light based on the time given. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for Hong Jane's role player introduction. Now, before we start the tape, yeah, the screen is on. I would like to thank for all the role players who volunteered today in order to make this meeting successful. Now, we are going to go on to the table topic session. Now, I will let the table topic master to introduce this session and his roles. The table topic master is Joshua. The floor is yours.
Thank you to our Toastmaster of the evening, Xing-En. So, good evening, everyone. Again, I am your table topics master for tonight. And before we begin our session, allow me to share my screen. All right, so everyone can see my screen. So for tonight's theme is a turn to a new leaf. Interestingly, when I was searching for a turn to a new leaf, I find another quote or proverb called turn over a new leaf. And during that time, they said that this proverb is actually supposed to be like flipping over a new page or a new book instead of flipping over a new leaf, because if you flip both sides of the leaf, it looks the same. But if you flip over a book, there might be different contents. So that's why the PowerPoint slide theme today is in the form of a book. So now I'd like to introduce the rules of the table topics. You can talk anything and everything about the topics. And if you are unclear about your topic, you can also clarify with me. Yes, oh, sorry. Now this is much better. And additionally, the topics difficulty are based on their colors. As for the timing, 1 minute, the green light will be shown. 1 minute, 30 seconds, yellow light. 2 minutes, red light. And if your speech is more than 2 minutes, the red light will continue to be shown. So keep in mind with the rules, yeah? And here we have 8 colorful flowers. So as you can see, the green color are the easy topics, the yellow color are the medium topics, and the red color are the difficult topics. So may I get a volunteer? Anyone would like to try any of these leaves? Anyone? Any bracer? Ah, yes, sure. We haven't heard from Kenteng for a long time. Kenteng, would you like to try? Okay, nice. So Kenteng, which number would you like to choose?
I'm going to go for the easiest number one.
Easiest number one. Okay, easiest number one. So Kenteng, your topic is a day has a freshie. A day has a freshie. Kenteng.
Right, thank you, our table topic master. So the topic for me for today is a day as a freshie. So I'm no longer a freshie, I'm actually a senior. I'm now third year, first day, third year semester 1. But I'm going to recall back the day that I'm a freshie. So in fact, I'm going to tell you this interesting thing about the day that I'm a freshie. So I try to recall back 2 years about a particular day in May. That day, all the students, across Malaysia that have this offer letter for University Malaya actually call back to return to campus, and we packed all our stuff, all the luggages, all the things that we want to bring, laptops, clothes, and all the things, in our house. And then suddenly, we are being called to not come back to the campus because of lockdown. because of the movement control order that's been imposed throughout the nation. And then my day as a freshie end up 2 weeks watching YouTube live and also online Zoom or Microsoft Teams recordings for the orientation. So this is not something that we hope for, but the good thing is for this year, we are having a fully physical orientation. You know, on this Saturday, there are club carnivals, and then next week, the engineering festival is partnering with University Malaya Toastmaster Club for some event exhibition. I think this is a very great opportunity for all the new students to experience physical orientation, and all for the year 2, year 3 senior that have not have the experience to enjoy or observe or even like experience a physical orientation. I think it is good that for you to partake in some of the activities that is going to be held, or not just like you join it, you can also help out as a organizer committee so that you can make this orientation as meaningful, because this is a physical one, right? Physical, the better. Thank you.
Thank you again. It also brings back memories when you look at this topic as well, a day as a freshie. Okay, so now we have one is out. Anyone else would like to try? Perhaps new members? Any new members would like to try? Or maybe someone from online would like to try as well? Anyone? Any brave soul? Oh, we have a guest, Jian Wen. Come. So Jian Wen, which one would you like to choose? 8 lah. Okay, let's see what is number 8. Okay, so your topic is life is like a tree. Life is like a tree. Jian Wen, over to you.
Today, I'm a University Malaya freshie because it's my first day I step into today. So I feel a bit pressured as a freshie to tell all the members here about life, you know. Life is like a tree. All my life, I'm the kind of person who loves to sit back and just let the wind blow me however the wind blows, then I just follow. Then once in a while, I turn over a new leaf. So because I'm so passive, I was so passive. Life is like a tree. My days every day are just photosynthesis. I wait and food come in, money come in, my fees, all my parents settle. But that kind of tree, how long do you think can survive that tree? You want the tree to be big and strong. You see farmers, what they do to their trees. They give fertilizer, they give pesticide, they put in effort, they will have a goal. They want it to grow and then make more money. So life is like a tree. You want your tree to be a weak tree or a big expensive tree? It is all up to you. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you, Jian Wen. Wow, it's a very interesting way of describing a life as a tree. Okay, so anyone else would like to volunteer? Perhaps someone from online? Anyone from online would like to try? Maybe Kenneth or Itifa or our GE, Ralph, would you like to try? Or maybe our new member, Farah, as well. Anyone? Or anyone from the physical settings? Oh, sure, you know, you can take it. So which number would you like to hit? 7. Let's see what is topic number 7. A smile a day keeps depression away. Do you agree? A smile a day keeps depression away. Do you agree? Jun Hong, over to you.
Mic test. Hi everyone, I'm Jun Hong. Although I graduated 2 years ago and I stepped into this depressing society where I have to work every day, wake up by 8:30, rush into a train, not be later than 9:30 to office. But what can I do to make a difference to my day as well as the people around me? Now everyone knows I'm an extrovert. Maybe you couldn't see I'm an extrovert right now, but previously people thought I'm an introvert. Well, it's not that obvious I'm an introvert because I smile and talk and laugh loudly in office. That makes a difference for myself. Now, let's not talk about laugh. A smile a day keeps the depression away. Well, that's true. Let me tell you one story. Real life experience where I started my work on November 2020. It's still in lockdown. I cannot go to office. I don't get to see new people. I do my induction online. Boring, lifeless, meaningless. Now, we are able to go to office. We are very happy. We get to see people every day. But now make a contrast back, flashback into November 2020. I had depression where I almost jumped off from the window because I have a window right beside my bed. Because I don't get to see people. And what do people do to each other when they see each other? An awkward smile is still a smile. So now I'm here to fortify this statement. A smile a day keeps the depression away. I totally agree. Hands down agree. Down to on earth agree. That's all from me. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Jun Hong, for your experiences and advice. Really enjoy. Okay, so anyone else would like to try? Perhaps someone from online. Anyone? Perhaps Farah, would you like to try?
Okay.
Farah?
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Let me try.
So Farah, which number would you like to choose?
3.
3, okay. What is number 3? Pick an object that you treasure the most from your surrounding and talk about it. Pick an object that you treasure the most from your surrounding and talk about it. Farah, over to you.
All right. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Farah. All right. I pick up my MacBook. This is my first MacBook in my life that I got from my husband as my birthday present, and also for my PhD journey. And I'm not really a good person to use something like new things in technology. I love to use iPhone, but I'm not really good in using MacBook. But once when around 2-3 months after using MacBook, I find myself being more flexible and learn how to adapt with something new in my life. It might be look like a simple things, but this MacBook teach me how to be more adaptive person, and also learn to look at a new perspective and out of my comfort zone, because before this I'm using Windows and I need to learn starting and using the new software in a MacBook, which is not really familiar with me. All right. Okay. And then I also learn how to install Mendeley Reference Software Manager, because I'm a librarian. So I need to use Reference Manager software for my PhD. And I found the way to use it in MacBook by email to the customer service from Mendeley software, and they give me a solution, because when I'm looking at YouTube, I didn't find any compatible way for me to use it. luckily, I got the solution, and I did post one video about how to download and use Mendeley software at my TikTok, and that video become quite beneficial based on the view and also the comment. So that's the thing that I learned from my MacBook, and now I'm still learning to use it fully, not just using to searching and use the Microsoft Office. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Farah. Wow, I believe your MacBook is your precious.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hope you take good care of your MacBook then. All right. Do we have timer? One more speech. Okay. So anyone else would like to try? One last speaker.
Can I try? Yeah.
Can I
try?
Yes, sure. You can try.
Yeah.
So which number would you like to choose?
What's available now? What's available now?
We have 2, 4, 5, and 6.
2, 4, 5, and 6. I'll have 2.
2, you like 2. I also like 2, maybe. All right.
Okay.
So your topic is, what do you wish to accomplish in Toastmasters? What do you wish to accomplish in Toastmasters? Over to you, Ralph.
Thank you very much, TME, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master, sorry. Wow, the most appropriate title for me, I believe. What do you wish to accomplish in Toastmasters? Many things, many things. One of them is to be a very effective communicator. And the other one is to be a very effective leader in society and in my workplace. And how do I plan to achieve this? Number one, I plan to get to know what Pathways is and how it will help me. Then embark on one Pathways and follow through till I complete level 5. Embark on the second pathway and do the same. And then embark on to do a full-fledged journey to become a distinguished Toastmaster. At this moment in my life, I've gone through most of everything. I have completed 50 years of work, and I'm still working. And I am now pursuing Toastmasters as a stepping stone to become a trainer, a good communicator, and a leader in society. So thus, once I become a distinguished Toastmaster, I'm going to share this to everyone, young youth, like you people out there, who are in universities, colleges, and even people in society. With that, I pass over to the Toastmaster, the Table Topics Master. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ralph. I can feel that you are slowly becoming an effective communicator. So I think you will reach the distinguished Toastmasters one day, very soon as well. Thank you, Toastmaster Ralph. And that marks the end of our table topics session. But one last quote for everyone is, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, from Winston Churchill. And that is all from me. Thank you. The end. I shall pass to Toastmaster of the evening, Singen. Yeah, oh, sorry. We should also vote for the best table topic speakers. Is there a poll? Oh, it's in the chat. Yes, so everyone can go to the chat and click on the Slido link to vote on the best table topic speaker. Okay. And the Slido number is 1277701. I repeat, 1277701.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Joshua, for holding the table topic session. I hope everyone enjoyed the table topic session. So now, before we start our break, we will have a photo session. Okay, so now I will pass to the president.
Okay. For photo session. So for photo session, Zoom one. We're gonna take at the end of the meeting. So it's probably photo session. So now we're gonna take a team photo. Yep. So all of us can like just of you. So Zoom master. So Zoom master will take photo for us. So everyone, please take on your camera. And second, it's okay. That's Three, two, one.
I cannot hear.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes,
Okay, I'll
yes.
repeat.
Very, very faint though. Very faint. Not clear as
Can you
the
hear
clear.
me?
I can, but not clear as before.
I think it's the battery.
This is a backup. Let me try. Mic test. Mic test. This one. This is the other mic. Here. Oh. Okay. And the break kind of thing. Okay, so we have a break until 9:02. 9:02, we'll resume the meeting. Thank you. So for physical participants, we have some foods over here. You guys can come here and enjoy. Refreshments. Refreshments over here. How do I fix this? Testing. I think now it's better. Yes.
May I know how long UMTMC has been formed?
We were chartered in 2007.
2007?
18th of April 2007. So it's been, I think, 13 years. 2008 or
2000,
2007.
oh, okay. 2007, 13.
Sorry, 1 year
15,
older,
15.
2008. 2008.
2008, so that's 14 years.
Sorry. Hi guys. Minkang, I already WhatsApp you in the group about the food test on the way.
Thank you. We enjoy KFC.
Yeah. So later, make sure you collect from that person. I already passed your number to that person.
All right. Joshua will help to do it.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. Okay. I'm off. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. This one is the cheaper.
2008.
Yeah, 2008.
And now it's 22. So 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years old.
But you all new, right? All of you are new because of the changing times. Graduate leave, right?
Yep. I'm 2 years old in Toastmasters. See a baby.
And UM now? In UM now?
Yes.
That's good.
Usually
So
we
what is
join when we enter university,
Okay.
and we leave the club when we graduate.
Okay, so it is like it's a flow, right? Every new intake, there will be somebody joining you.
Yep, we have a kind of like a high turnover rate in our club. Of course,
Obviously.
there are members who stay for long. They are
Yeah.
alumni to UM, so
Okay.
them's like finishing their bachelor, so they keep continuing their masters and PhDs
Okay.
in UM. So they will be members like super long.
Yeah, super long as in what?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10 years?
Yeah, but generally, we join during bachelors and we leave when graduating.
Yeah, okay. Do you know anyone who has joined other clubs, community clubs after leaving?
Yeah, coming come, I'm not sure, but those who go to work probably would join the corporate clubs.
So they're the ones who sees the benefits of Toastmasters, I guess.
Yep. And announce the Zoom is the break is over and we do the meeting.
So most of you, just a running question. Most of you here.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, it's time already, right? 9:01.
Yeah, and we can talk later. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's 9:01 already, so we'll be resuming the meeting now.
Gentlemen, meeting has resumed.
Okay, the meeting has resumed. It's 9:02. So now, welcome everyone back to our Toastmasters meeting.
Cannot hear, I think.
Now we will go into our prepared speech session. So for the first speaker, the first speaker is Yu Meng. He is going to do level 1 evaluation and feedback second speech. His title is Every Vote Counts. Now I will let the evaluator for the speaker to introduce the purpose statements. The first evaluator is Yasmin. Yasmin is online. Yeah, okay. Yasmin, the floor is yours.
Thank you. The purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate their ability to deliver an effective, respectful speech, evaluation speech. Back to you.
Thank you, Yasmin. So now I would like to invite 𝐬𝐸𝐻 to come to the stage to speak. The floor is yours, 𝐬𝐸𝐻. Let's welcome the first speaker.
Before this, perhaps we could welcome G to read the notes for Evaluator.
Okay, sorry for the issue. Now I will let the general evaluator to read for the first speaker. Or
Hold on,
first
yeah.
evaluator, yes.
First speaker, second speech. Is it right at the bottom there? Project speech details.
Yes, it's written down there.
Right. Notes for the evaluator. During the completion of this project, the member received feedback about their first speech, worked to apply the feedback to a second speech. About this speech, the member would deliver a well-organized speech on any topic and incorporate feedback from their previous speech evaluation. Member may choose to present the same speech, a revision of their first evaluation and feedback speech, or a new speech. Back to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So now I would like to invite once again 𝐬𝐸𝐻 to come to the stage to speak. The floor is yours.
Is it working? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Great. Shall I start now? Is everything all right? Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. Stand back and stand by. Can you hear me right now? This is the first time I'm using this sort of microphone. Yeah, I've done online. This was the first time having a physical one. Ladies and gentlemen, and Toastmasters and guests. So in lieu with the upcoming general elections, which is going to happen within 60 days since 10 October, I'd like to talk about something about voting, specifically about people who choose not to vote during the coming elections. So in the show, may I ask the audience, everyone in front of you, that what in the last general election, how many % of people turn up to vote? Ballpark figures? 52. That was 2018, the election. Oh,
70%.
Yeah, 85 is the closest one. 70%. Yes. So what does this mean, the 70% here? It means out of all the eligible voters in Malaysia, only 30% of us eligible voters voted during the general election. That is what I want to talk about those 30%. Interestingly, which is quite concerning, in the upcoming general election, a newspaper like Stars or New Straits Times even talk about the fact that more and more people refuse to come out and vote. That is a bad news. Why? It's plain and simple. We are all taxpayers, like it or not. I mean, even though we are not working, we pay money to eat. I mean, if part of the money is ended up into the government's coffers, which makes sense. So if we don't vote, the fate of our country, the fate of our money as taxpayers, per se, will be decided by the few, not the many. That is not good, especially we are living in democracy. So now let us dissect how or why people choose not to vote in any elections in Malaysia specifically. So first thing first, what people will always say is, oh, why you choose not to vote? Because they are lazy. Oh, okay, number one, they think they are lazy. Number two, they're just not interested with what is going to happen in their country, in our country, so they chose not to vote. So for audiences who didn't vote, is that true? Too young, this exception. I'm talking about eligible voters.
It's flooding season, cannot swim, cannot vote.
Okay, fair point. So that makes sense. So for those people in the online audience, for those who didn't vote, why you didn't vote? Is it because you don't care about the country? No, too young is an exception.
No point. It's always the same. The same people win at the end.
Ah, that's the point. That's the thing here. So thanks Iktifa for pointing out, foreshadowing my speech for today. So basically, we do those voters who choose not to vote are the ones who actually care for the country. They are the ones, they do care about the lives around them in their communities. They also care about their futures, the future of their kids and also their family members. So why they choose not to vote? After all, it doesn't sound right, isn't it? Voting is the only time you can tell government something. It's basically a vote for confidence, and that's what the mandate has given back to the people. So let me give you a few reasons why people choose not to vote. The first reason is the candidate I'm voting for will never win. So the candidate I'm voting for will never win. The people I like is always losing. So is this a good reason not to vote? No, of course not. Even though you know your candidate is not going to win anyway, but the winners of the general election will somehow feel it. So let me give you an example. So you're living in here, say in KL, right? So say that party A is winning by 50%, or I mean win by a majority of 10,000 people. Whereas you are living in area B, and the election result shows that party A win with a majority of 100 votes. So the difference 10,000 votes and 100 votes. So if I'm a politician in area A and area B, which politician will be more concerned about their own future, A or B? A, 10,000, B is 100. B. So okay, fair enough. So it could be both A and B. So imagine I am party A's, I'm in charge of party A's finance. So how much money will I put more in, area A or area B? B, yes, B, because we won by a slim majority, 100 votes. Next incoming election, it could go to some other parties, you know. So they will put more money, they will put more resources. Suddenly the politician there will be like, they suddenly want to listen to you more. Yes, that is why. Why it's like this? Because politician has one illness. Every politician has one illness: chronic job insecurities. Yes. Why? After every 5 years, their seat might be taken away, or it could be replaced by someone else, or oh, thank God I managed to sit here. Yes. I won by a slim margin. Yes, I managed to sit here. So option B is my candidate is going to win anyway. Well, if my candidate is going to win anyway, I just chose not to vote. What happened? Everyone else think the same way as you. Yes. So what happened if everyone who thinks the same way as you? So the candidate, my candidate is going to win anyway. My favorite is going to win anyway. So if your friends and your family also think the same thing, and they chose not to vote, and there goes, voila, they are toasted because nobody is going to vote for them. Every vote wasted, every vote not counted. And the last one will be, I hate all the candidates. I don't know what to choose. They are all horrible. I cannot swear, but horrible is a good word for it. So what happens if that's the case? So the worst case scenario is, instead of sitting down not to vote, how about you go out and simply draw on your ballot box. You spoil your ballot box. Send them a message that you don't like all of them. It's much more productive. It will end up in the news because spoiled ballots will be like, okay, it's in the news. It will be counted, even though it won't select any candidates. So you just show them that you are frustrated as a voter instead of sitting down and be quiet for good. So ladies and gentlemen, I will, in this upcoming general election, I encourage all of you guys to vote. No matter you like it or not, or whether you like the system or not, just come out and vote. And that's from me. Back to you, Toastmaster evening. Oh dear.
Thank you.
Thank you for 𝐬𝐿𝐵's wonderful speech. Can everyone hear me? The online? Yes? Okay. So thank you for 𝐬𝐿𝐵's first speech. I really gained a lot of information. And I think that we as Malaysians have to take up our responsibility in order to vote whenever you achieve the minimum age limit. All right. I'm really inspired by 𝐬𝐿𝐵's speech, so I'm going to vote for the next election. Yes, perhaps. Okay, because this is a very great inspiration. So for now, I would like to invite the second speaker, Kenneth, to do his speech. Before that, I'm going to say his title and the speech time limit. He is going to do level 2, understanding your communications style. The title is The Power of Words. The speech time limit will be 5 to 7 minutes. Now I will allow the evaluator to introduce the purpose statements. The second evaluator is Jun Hong. Jun Hong, the floor is yours.
Mic test. Am I audible to the online audience? Okay, thank you for your response. Hi, Kenneth. The purpose statements are as below. 2 points. First is for you to learn about different communication styles and help you to identify your style. Last but not least, the purpose of this speech is for you to share your impact of your style on others. That's all from me. Back to you, Madam Toastmasters of the evening.
Thank you, Jun Hong. Now I would like to invite the general evaluator to speak for the notes for this speech. General evaluator, can you speak for the second speech notes?
Yeah, I had my mute on. Sorry about that. Notes for the evaluator. During the completion of this project, the responded to a questionnaire to help identify his or her communication style. About the speech, the member will deliver a well-organized speech and some aspect of communication styles. The member may choose to speak about his or her own communication style or the impact of communication styles on him or her. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any style the member chooses. The speech should not be a report on the content of the Understanding Your Communication Style project. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So now I would like to invite Kenneth to start your speech. Let's welcome Kenneth. Let's clap for Kenneth. The floor is yours.
Okay, mic test. Am I audible? Am I clear enough? For the physical audience,
clear.
Oh, great.
Clear.
Hey, Min-Kang and Yu-Ming, as the Vice President and the President, let me ask you a question. Next week, I will join the meeting online while go dating. Will you feel that I'm responsible? Yes or no?
No, of course not.
Yes, I'm not responsible, right? How if I change the sentence sequence a little bit? I will go for dating, but during dating, I still commit myself to the meeting. Do you feel better with this sentence statement?
No, unless you bring a
What?
girlfriend over.
No, I don't feel better. I feel worse.
No, I guess you'll feel better because you'll feel that, oh, even when I go dating, I still commit myself in Toastmasters. Therefore, this is the art of communication. You just change the sentence sequence and you get different results. I know it's really hard to manage a club or to manage an event or organization, right? Back then, I met this guy. He is a direct communicator. How? He tends to voice up in every meeting about every disagreement and every comment. The good thing is, well, Asians like us, when lecturers ask us questions, we are like, we don't talk anything, right? Because we are so quiet as Asians. But this guy, he voices up everything, and he can mention the errors, the mistakes directly in the meeting and pinpoint the organization to the correct direction. However, I'm still thinking about the cons. How if his statements are somewhat blunted a little bit, or maybe hurting the feelings of others, especially his superiors? The bad thing is, if this type of communicator is placed in the bureaucratic company, where this company has a lot of supervisors, a lot of superiors, their instructions are ordered, and sometimes they dislike you go against them. Therefore, I'm thinking, what is his consequences if he voices up anything incorrect or anything inappropriate in a meeting in front of his supervisors? He will be targeted, right? The moral of the story is, as a professional communicator, you need to find a balance between direct and indirect. From my personal experience as a future teacher, let me ask you, imagine you're a small kid. If you make mistakes, do you love someone to yell at you? Or can you directly? Do you love that? I guess no one loves that, right? Because a teacher must act as a coach, guide the students to face his mistakes, and teach him how to amend his or her mistakes. When the students are facing the challenges, normally, what do a traditional teacher perform? Easy. Most direct, simple, and doesn't waste any time, right? However, is this method correct? Is this method efficient?
Yes.
Why do you think that this method is efficient? It's very interesting. Because
As a few keen students, I was keen and I grew up well. Going to UM.
yeah, but now it is the 21st century. The students have different mindsets. The teachers must equip with different strategies to educate the students. So the most appropriate way is to guide the students to acknowledge the challenges. Tell him, guide him, support him on the solution to tackle the challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, as a leader, no matter you're a leader, a follower, or a team player, always remember this word. Even if I'm a teacher, I always remember this. Before you want to achieve the results, get the relationships done well first. As a teacher, it's also the same case. If you want to deliver the correct content to your students, build the correct relationship with them first, and then the results will come to you automatically. That is the goal point that I want to deliver to every one of you here. As a team player, before you want your team to produce a product, you need something to support the product, right? And that support, that base is your team relationship. Get the relationship done first before getting the results. Ladies and gentlemen, I always remember this philosophy. An efficient communication is a bridge between confusion and clarity. If you deliver the correct message in the correct time with the correct people in a correct style, your message is strong. Otherwise, it is just a mess of rubbish. Therefore, find an approach to deliver your message in the most appropriate communication style. And remember, build the relationship between you and others first before you get the results. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenneth, for sharing such a wonderful speech. I really gained a lot of insightful information from your speech. As a future educator, I cannot deny further anymore that the importance of power of words towards our students and also the audience. We have to build a good relationship and appropriate relationship in order to send the message successfully and also efficiently. So for now, thank you, Kenneth, for sharing. We would like to invite the third speaker, 𝐵𝐿, to start his speech. Before that, I'm going to share his project and also the title. He is going to do level 3, Inspire Your Audience. The title is, This is Toastmasters. The third evaluator is Jane Wen. Can you please introduce the purpose statements? Thank you.
Okay, testing. The purpose of this project is for 𝐵𝐿 to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. 𝐵𝐿, your job for tonight is to inspire your audience. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Jane Wen. So for now, I would like to invite the general evaluator to add on something for 𝐵𝐿. General evaluator, the floor is yours.
Not for the evaluator. The member needs to present a speech that inspires the audience. The speech content should be engaging and the speaker entertaining or moving. The speaker should be aware of audience response and adapt the speech as needed. If the member appears to be talking at the audience instead of interacting with them, he or she is not fulfilling the goal of the speech. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator. The floor is yours, 𝐵𝐿. Let's welcome 𝐵𝐿 to the floor. Let's clap.
You guys see the share screen?
Yeah.
Give me a few seconds trying to use this presenter. What? Already? Yeah, a few seconds. So I use this. Okay, I'm now on. I should be able to, okay, this one is, not this one. Oh, you have to focus. If you focus, then I can, if the video is not playing, you will help me to play it. Okay. So, 2 disclaimer for my speech today. First one, this speech is my practice to actually my speech to freshies during this Saturday. So it might not be relevant to all of you as already a member. That's just a disclaimer. This speech is towards freshies, non-members, students. Second disclaimer. Later I'm going to show some video. So I think I'm not sharing the sound. Zoom Master, can you help to share the sound? Don't start the timing yet. Good evening. Okay. I can hear myself, the uncle voice. All right. This speech is dedicated to freshies this Saturday. It changes my life. I'm talking about this club. I've been in this club for 2 years. When I joined November 2020, when I was a first-year student, I joined. As a Chinese student from a Chinese background, I didn't speak English until I was in university. Speak Chinese in my secondary school and my primary school. I spoke Malay in my matriculations. Stepping into the University of Malaya, top university in the country, I immediately know 3 things that I need to achieve: public speaking, communication, leadership. Public speaking, critical. Communication, critical. Leadership skill, critical. Critical to what? Critical to my success in the university and my personal development. So I joined this club as a guest, not a member yet, as a guest. Zoom, because it was in MCO. I tried to deliver my first table topics as a guest, and good evening, everyone. Actually, my name is Minh Khang, and this time I've been here to give a speech. Actually, this is my. It was pretty bad. So I noticed that the members. I think I can just play it while I explain. Okay, so this was my first table topics. I saw the members in this club speaking so well, like fluent, good English, although they are not native speaker, but good. So I immediately wanted to join because I wanted to be like them. Me, myself has this style of thinking. If you can do it, I should be able to do it. If everyone can do it, I must be able to do it. So I joined this club to be the same as the seniors, the current member in this club. I delivered my first prepared speech, icebreaker. The video is not playing. Zoom Master, can you help to play it? Just to see how terrible I was. Good evening, everyone. Just want to do a very quick mind test. Can you guys hear me clearly? And I was delivering a speech still there. Okay. In the middle of a chanting sound. That was my first prepared speech. And all the inconvenience. Looking back at it, it was terrible. So I'm gonna skip it. Terrible. Okay. So it's a start. In these 2 years, up until now, today, I'm delivering my 14th speech for Toastmasters. 14th. I've been delivering 13 speeches throughout these 2 years. November 2020, up until now. And I'm gonna tell you the result is fascinating. Looking back at the speech I was given back then, my first, my second, I couldn't, it's too cringe for me to finish it because terrible. My photo collections of speeches giving in Toastmasters in this club. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 are the good ones. I have another 8 bad ones that I'm not gonna show you on the video. Everything is in my YouTube, by the way, but I don't want to show you. Maybe today's I can show you later. Okay. And I asked myself, why giving speeches in front of the same people every week? It's the same people, 20+ persons every single time I give my speech. I want to reach more audience. For me, it's not very useful if you're just giving your speech internally. You have to bring out the things that you have learned, bring it out, let others see. So I apply my skills learned in 2 years, different scenarios. I was the hackathon presenter. In fact, my team won the first prize in the hackathon. Thank you. I was the main presenter of a video competitions, the scientific communications video competitions. Didn't win, unfortunately, because I dressed like an uncle. Didn't win. I was the presenter of a science video. I made it myself because I dreamed to be a science communicator, to share science to others. I was a research presenter in my lab. And I can see the way this club changed my life. In the assignments, I volunteered to be the speaker. When I was told to be a speaker or the presenter, I didn't hesitate. For others, you may think, oh, such a difficult job for me to do. But I'm not. For me, it's an easy job because I've been used to do this. Also, assignment presenter that delivered A+ presentations in my assignments project. My roommate is very happy. So, okay, sorry. Can you stop it? Accidentally leaked my video to you. So I would like all of you to join this journey to me. The journey of what? The journey of Toastmasters.
Three, two, one.
That's the end of my speech. Thank you. Back to table. Toastmaster of the evening.
Oops. Sorry. Thank you for Kang's speech. That speech is very wonderful. I think that this speech surely can attract a lot of freshies to join UMTMC. So,
One, 2, 7, 7, 7, 0, 1.
okay, for the voting, you can go to the Slido website and key in the number 1277701. Is it correct? Yes, okay. So that's all for the voting. Has everyone voted? Yes. Is it enough votes? Okay, go to Slido website. Let's wait for everyone to vote for the best speaker. Is it enough vote now? Okay, thank you. Thank you for everyone who speaks today. So after you speak, you're going to get feedback from your evaluators as well as the general evaluator. Now is the evaluation session. Let's welcome our general evaluator.
Hello.
Yes. Okay, so general evaluator, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Yes, finally, the general evaluation. I relish being here today, mainly because I'm in front of learned people, people who are already qualified and people who are beginning their journey as qualified people. But I believe that you're already all qualified in your life just by being here today and listening to all the speeches and everything else that was happening here today. So let me begin my evaluation. But first, before I even do that, I would like to call upon the table topics evaluator, which is the table topics evaluation is 5 to 6 minutes, and the person who is the evaluator is Maro. Maro, right?
Yes, correct, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call upon. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So first of all, before I begin my evaluation, I would say that I really like today's table topic. This goes for credit for our table topic master today. And I really like how you differentiate the table topics into various levels of difficulties. So to begin my evaluation, I will begin with our first speaker, which is Kian Ting. So your topic is a day as a freshie. So I like how you try to recall back to your first day as a freshie. This gives us as an audience a sense of recall, where we also try to recall back our memories during our first day as a freshie. But here in the end, I noticed that you try to speak faster, and it feels a little bit rushing. So this actually does affect your speech a little bit, because in the beginning we were like going back into the memories, but then suddenly in the end we're like going back to the reality because you suddenly talk a little bit fast there. So maybe you can improve that part. But overall, I really like your speech, especially when you try to recall back your memory as a freshie. And then next for our second speaker, which is Jianwen, your topic is life is like a tree. So my favorite part is where you try to make yourself or relate yourself to be like a tree. For example, you said that you are making photosynthesis, waiting for money to come. And I also like the way you make your action, where when you said something small, you make your hand small. And then when you want to say for big, you open your hands up. So this actually gives a positive impact in your speech, because it actually makes your speech appear more lively instead of you just standing there and actually you make some action. So that is something very good. And then next, I also like your speech because it makes us feel closer to the nature, because as you are relating yourself to the tree, we also relate ourselves together with nature. For example, you did say a part where if you want the tree to grow big, you water them, you give them fertilizers. So at this part, we can relate to ourselves, where if we want ourselves to be successful, then we must put effort in there. We cannot just let the tree grow on itself. And the same goes to us. We cannot let ourselves grow like that without giving any efforts here. So that's all for Jian Wen. And for our third speaker, which is Jin Hong, your topic is "A smile a day keeps depression away." So I really like how you share your experience about when you start your career. This makes us as an audience trying to relate, especially when you say that during the COVID-19, you felt this depression and you even tried to jump out of the window because there is a window beside you. So it makes us recall back the memories to when COVID-19 has just begun, where all of us are afraid, we were frustrated. How are we going to work? The economy crashes and everyone is afraid of the virus. But now, thank God, we are moving forward from the virus and our economy is also recovering. And next, I also like your action where you stomp your feet to show the frustration that you feel, because you're an introverted type of person. So it makes you happy smiling to people, meeting people, laughing with your colleagues in the office. But then as COVID-19 hits, everything becomes gone like that. You cannot meet people, you can only stay at home. So that's a plus over there. And then for our last speaker, which is Farah. No, I'm sorry, our fourth speaker, which is Farah. Your topic is pick an object that you treasure. So the object that you pick is your MacBook, which is your present from your husband. So here we can see how you treasure it, especially when it is a gift from your loved ones. You tell us how this MacBook makes you more flexible and adaptive. It makes you go out of your comfort zone. And I really like the part where you say that you try to master yourself using MacBook, even though before that you were a Windows user. So we can see that how you are willing to go out of your comfort zone because of your loved ones. And next, for our fifth speaker, which is Raf, your topic is what do you wish to accomplish in the Toastmasters Club? Here, I like where you tell us that you want to be a very effective communicator and a leader. And the next part, you tell us how to achieve. So over here, you make us think like, oh, what is the thing that I want to accomplish as a Toastmaster, and how will I going to achieve it? And I also like the calmness in your tone, because it makes us feel very calm also. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maro. Wow, that was really good evaluation. I'd like to add on a little bit. All the speakers did well. All had the beginning, content, and not all of you had a closing. Closing means you have to give some kind of pointers to take home, a summary of your speech. Second, As for the table topics evaluator, you did well, except that you did not give point of improvement for all the speeches. It would be very nice if you can give point of improvement. Like, for example, body language. For example, vocal variety. Something that they can learn from the 2-minute speech. I would also like to remind the timer that it is a 2 minutes plus 30 seconds speech. So if you cannot finish in 2 minutes, you have 30 seconds for you to complete. So the timer, be aware of that. Next, let me go to the project speakers. The project speakers, first speaker was 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞, and his evaluator is Yasmin. Yasmin, the platform is yours.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞, first of all, thank you for delivering an interesting speech called Every Vote Counts, which is relatable to our current situation in the country. I relish listening to your speech earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞 informed me that after he completed his first speech, he would like to improve on 2 things. First, hand gestures. Second, time management. So did 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞 make changes to these 2 things? 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞, I noticed that tonight, most of your hand gestures are purposeful. I relish that you use your hand gestures to point out the difference between area A and area B by moving your hands to the left and to the right side. My brain immediately goes, oh, he's telling me the differences. So I need to spot the differences. Another example of the hand gestures that you did well tonight is that when you say, listen to you more, you put your hands here near your ears. And also you copied the action of voting by writing on the ballot paper. Your purposeful hand gestures tonight actually reminded me of my voting experience in the previous general election. If I may add, I really like your speech tonight because it was very engaging. You asked us questions. How many % of Malaysians voted at the previous election? It made me focus more on your speech and wanted to know more about what you are about to say. As for your time management, if I may check with the timer, how long was 𝐕𝐨𝐭𝐞's speech just now?
8 minutes and 16 seconds.
Okay, so we can see that in terms of time management, you didn't really get to fulfill, but I really appreciate your effort. I think that you took a little bit more time when you were engaging with the audience. And also the first part of your speech where you try to tell us why people don't vote. So if I may suggest, maybe you can cut down a little bit on the engagement side. Maybe you can just ask us 1 or 2 questions and then expand more on your speech in terms of sharing with us what will happen if we don't vote. So tell us more on the consequences of not voting. And then you will be able to conclude your speech nicely with a call to action, such as every election is determined by people who shows up. Every vote counts. So in summary, what I like about your speech is that you have improved your hand gestures, and it was a very engaging and interesting speech. What I think can be improved, first is on the organization of your speech to balance the content out and also to give an impactful conclusion by having a call to action. Just an additional challenge to yourself on your body and physical gestures. I would like to challenge you to find a comfortable hand placement, as I noticed that your hands were hanging in front of your body like this when you're not doing any hand gestures. So when you are resting or in idle mode, I think that your hands should be idle as well, so that you will look more comfortable on the stage. Overall, I really relish your interesting and engaging speech. I look forward to listening to your future speeches. That's all from me. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Yasmin. Now, that's the kind of evaluation I relish. Very well laid out evaluation. Good opening, 2 good points, 3 good points, followed by where to improve on, and thirdly, a summary, a good summary. You can add on a little bit more. Firstly, to say whether the speaker, even though it's his or her second speech, whether they have met the project purpose. Always remember, you start off by saying the speaker had met the project purpose. That way, you can flow well with the speech. Thank you very much. Well done. Next, the second speaker is Kenneth. Kenneth, and his evaluator is Junhong. Junhong there?
Am I audible to the online audiences?
Yeah,
cool.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Kenneth, I would love to rate your speech at 6.5 as out of 10, as you have achieved what you are supposed to achieve in this speech. And I shall point out the remaining 3.5 that I deducted, in my opinion, as your area of improvement after what you have excelled. First of all, I relish that you gave us a very informational speech about what's going on in the real life, how the people communicating with their subordinates in a company, how did the employees feel, especially when you say, do you enjoy getting scolded if you make a minor mistake? Well, that's informational and it's very real. It happens everywhere. The second part that you excel, and I really love it, is that you shared about the impact of certain communication styles. For example, if I were to go a slightly not so direct way, indirect, and tell you what's wrong, you would actually feel better. Or I don't get to you directly to the point in front of everyone, because it will make you feel embarrassed and the situation will be awkward. Now, for the 3.5 part that I have deducted is that the first thing, you did not describe the communication style that you possess. Now, this may actually cause a little disinterest by the audience, as you would like to catch their awareness and attention during the speech. Now, everyone loves the guessing game because guesses will make everything very interesting, and it sparks awareness as well as attention for you. The second part, where I found that I would recommend you to use conjunctive verbs, like however, hence, thus, therefore. Now, you may have used a lot of good examples, but I felt if you were to able to insert some conjunctive verbs in between, so you may show there's a continuity as well as a stop for another example in order to prevent confusion. Last but not least, I appreciate that you share the speech. I'm very showered by your information for this speech. One challenge I would like to give to you. You may need to limit your usage of open-ended questions as you may face or may not be able to prevent any crowd control issues. That's all from me. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much for a wonderful what evaluation. Okay, I got stuck down there. Yeah, right. Good job. Yeah, I like the evaluation simply because he started off by saying that the speaker had given spoken according to the project purpose. Secondly, he also mentioned the area of good points, and he also gave points for improvement, and he summarized the speech. Well done. That's how an evaluation has to be done, and you have done it correctly. Next, I would like to go on to the third speaker, and the evaluator for the third speaker is Jianwen. Jianwen.
Testing. Can you all hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you all heard of the term evaluation is the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner for champions? So now I will serve the dinner for our champion speaker tonight, Toastmaster Min Kang. Min Kang, I can feel your excitement. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Min Kang, I can feel your excitement, your energy to share with us, all of us here, about Toastmasters. One thing I like about your speech is that you take advantage of the online meetings. You use your recordings. By using your recordings, I can see how much you've grown throughout through your journey in Toastmasters between your first speech and the speech that you're speaking here today. Next, I also like how you have told us through your mouth that how much you've changed through Toastmasters. After joining Toastmasters, you volunteered to present, you start to make videos, you start to join contests, you show all those images of all the things you've participated, and it makes me excited to join Toastmasters. That is what I like about speech. What I would humbly suggest you is that for your introduction, you may want to start off impactful. I suggest you to skip the explanation for your speech, because what I feel is that good jokes, for example, okay, good jokes that need explanation are not good jokes. So, for example, ladies and gentlemen, all the handsome boys and pretty girls in the room, congratulations. Today, I will share with you something and which I will only share with you today, something so precious, something so important, which is Toastmasters. Start impactful, get their attention. Next, I also suggest you to speak more on a part, because you have a part that makes you down to earth, but you skip that part very much, which is the part where you say you have 6 good videos, Then you maybe can say the videos. These videos, well, how many views, how many likes? You have 6 good videos, but behind these 6 good videos, I have 8 bad videos. So it feels, because we can see you spoke so much good videos, but in the background, you have so much bad videos. And it makes you very relatable, very down to earth. Next, I also suggest you to speak more. Because this is a public speaking platform, I want to see you show out how much this benefit you through speaking. Because, for example, the last video, I noticed the last video, it was quite, doesn't really fulfill the inspiring purpose. It's just facts about Toastmasters. Yeah. So, thank you, Min Kang, for your speech. I really like your energy, and I hope there'll be one day your speech title will change from "This is Toastmasters" to "We are Toastmasters." That is all from me. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, gentlemen. The evaluation was well done. Let me tell you what I would have done. Min Kang's speech was inspiration. Inspire your audience, right? The first thing I would have done, just add on, is ask the audience, were you inspired by that speech? Get the feedback. Then you will know. Then even the speaker will know whether he had inspired the audience. Remember, this is an inspirational speech. Min Kang did it, and you pointed out there was no enthusiasm. In a speech like this, where you're trying to inspire some people, you need to have enthusiasm. Gentlemen, you did well. You had all the pointers there. It would have been better if you had asked the audience whether they were inspired. That would close the speech, how well it was done. You give him pointers for improvement, very well done, and you gave a summary. In fact, to conclude the evaluators of these manual speeches, I would say every one of you did well. But with a little bit of improvement here and there, I think you can go to the next level. And the speakers, all of you did well, all of you met the speech purpose, and thus the speeches were great. Now I will go down to my tag team. My tag team is one. I would call upon the Grammarian Report.
Voting for the best evaluator.
Or you want to vote for the best evaluator? Or do you go and vote for the best evaluator now?
Yes.
Okay,
So
let's go.
before we move on to the technical
Yeah.
sharing session, so now let's vote for the best evaluator. We also use the same Slido link. It is 1-1-1-7-7-7 or 1-2-7-7-7-0-1. 1-2-7-7-7-0-1. Okay, thank you for everyone to vote for the best evaluator. Now let's continue to the technical sharing session. General Evaluator, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Can I have the Grammarian's report, please? Salahuddin.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. So first of all, I want to share with you the usage of the word relish. Actually, I was new, so there were maybe some I have missed maybe. So I feel very sorry about that. But overall, what I counted, I could not listen, any of the word of relish from three prepared speakers even, and even couldn't listen from the table topic speakers. So sorry, maybe you have used that word, but I listened from the evaluator, Yasmin. She used 4 times, and the general evaluator, Menon. I also wanted to say sorry that I apologize. Maybe I can't, properly pronounce your names. Actually, we don't have these kind of names, so maybe I cannot, pronounce you well. Okay, so Menon used 3 times, and Junhong used once. Okay. Now there were 2 incorrect, pronunciations which I noticed. First was entrusted. It was used entrusted instead of interested. Second was it was used certain instead of certain. And poor sentence structure. One I noticed. It was used, I thought myself more flexible. I think it should be, I was more flexible. Okay. And then grammatical, some improper, usage of grammatical words or errors. Someone used that video become. I think it should be that video became. Someone used I voting for. I think it should be I am voting for, because it is continuous tense. And then someone said me myself. I think it should be I myself. Someone said first year students. I think it should be first year student. Maybe I am wrong, but what I believe I am right. Okay, some good things from our speakers. From Yumeng, he used a good sentence which I relished the most. It was, instead of sitting home, people should go for voting. From Kenneth, to guide and support them to tackle the challenges. And from Mingkang, when I joined the university, I merely speak. It was, a real strong kind of sentence for me. And from evaluators, Yasmin, she used, it was engaging the participants. And from Menon, it was enthusiasm. He used this word in a, very correct way, which I thought, maybe I'm wrong. So this was all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Salahuddin. That was, for the first timer, that was fantastic. Don't you all think? I think good. Let's give him applause. You was a bit nervous there, but you did well. Now we're going to go for the R-counters report, the one that is very dreaded by everyone. Let's hear the R-counter reporter. Huan Yang. I'm sure you haven't caught me, right?
So I will now present my screen. Okay. So I caught that Tian Ting repeat for 4 times and repeated words so for 4 times, and he used for 4 times. And Jane Wen repeated so for 3 times, for once. And Farah, during table topic sessions, I caught you for 2 times and for 3 times. You repeated the word and for 6 times. And Yuming, during your presentation, I caught that you for 5 times or for 9 times, and you used so for 22 times. And Kenneth, I've caught that you for once. Mingkang, once for twice. So using the word so twice. Maro, during evaluation for 4 times, and Salah for 12 times. So okay, me myself, for once, and so the
That's kinda
most
cute.
sorry. So to take note that not to so much in the future. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, our counter reporter, Jane. Now for the timers report, the most important report for us to learn time management. None other than Hong Yan. Hong Yan?
Hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Is this my slide? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's zoom in. Okay. So we started the meeting at 8:10, which is 10 minutes late. And then, oh no. For the session before the table topics, everything is on time. And then for the table topic session, everyone actually make use of the whole session because everyone is almost exactly 2 minutes. Yes. Yes. And then for the prepare speech, you may spend 8 minutes and 16 seconds for the speech. And then for Kenneth and Min Kang, everyone is on time. And then for the for the project speech evaluation, most of the speech evaluator is overspend the duration by either 1 minute or 16 seconds. So for the role players, I'm not counting myself right now, but yeah, so far we have to keep the role player report under 2 minutes, and we will keep that in mind next time. So other than that, yeah, I think this is the timer report for today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Was such a good report. I know you're struggling with your laptop there, but yeah, it's okay. Good. Now, I would not like to give my report right now because I think we are running late. So I will see the EXCO members later on, and I will give you my final summary report. Overall, I really relish this meeting with UMTMC, and I'm looking forward to come again. But this time, I just have to apologize to you guys. I was late. My bad. Next time, I will come half an hour early. Let's see if we can beat that. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you for general evaluators session. So for now, we are going to come to the exciting part. I will now announce the winners for each category. First, prepare speech. Who's going to win the best speaker? Drum roll, please. Okay, please continue. Yeah, technical issues. Okay, it's the best. It's Kenneth. Congrats to Kenneth. Okay, so for the best table topic speaker, yes? Oh, take photo? Yeah, it's online, so. Okay, let's do a screenshot to acknowledge, yes.
Yay, that's me. My new avatar.
The screenshot is done. Yes, okay.
Thank you.
So for the next, okay, thank you, Kenneth. So for the next section is best table topic speaker. Drum roll, please. So the winner is Jun Hong. Congrats to Jun Hong. Okay, you may come in front.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. For the last session will be the best evaluator. Drum roll, please. The best evaluator is Jun Hong. Congrats. I hope everyone really relished today's meeting. That marks the end of today's meeting, and I would like to pass the floor to Mr. President for conclusion.
Thank you so much. So thank you everyone for coming to today's meeting. Really sorry about we ran out of time like 50 minutes. Really sorry about that because we started late. As you can see, preparing a hybrid meeting is not that easy. And I hope that for the next meeting, the club members will come early and help the ESCO members to prepare. You have to prepare the camera, to prepare the projectors and everything. So if you we appreciate if you can come early so we can prepare early and start it on time. So again, I'd like to congrats our four new members to joining our club today. Our next meeting will be on 31st of October, last day of October, and it will be a very special meeting because we're gonna make it an open day. Open day means we're gonna have role players from guests from Freshies. So I open the floor for speakers for this club to new members first. So for 4 new members, you're gonna have the chance to perform your prepared speech, your first prepared speech icebreaker on 31st of October. We can have up to 4 slots. So 4 new members, please grab your chance. Thank you so much, and I would like to make this meeting adjourned. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye, the online audience. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Yasmin.
Thank you.
Thank you, G, for coming.
Are you not going to have? Are you not going to have a report from me?
Yeah, the meeting has officially ended. Now I'll have some report sessions from GE, so you guys can start to clearing up while me and 𝐂𝐨𝐿 will be listening to GE. All right, can go on.
Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, Menon.
Bye.
So before this, just a bit of appreciations to my members. To 𝐂𝐨𝐿, and to Hongjin, to Joshua, to Xing-En, Yichen, to Xing-Pi. Yeah, we're gonna take a selfie. So let's come over here. Just take a selfie before we leave. To 𝐂𝐨𝐿. The what? Outside. So sorry, Minan. Maybe 1 minute for us to take a photo, okay? For physical audience. So do you wanna use your phone?
You turn off the mic, right?
It's okay, we just
right?
selfie. All right, you want to hold it? I hold it. So everyone can come here. Can thank our freshie Jian-Wen. Please come. Okay. So Hong Jian, you're gonna take the banner up outside. Let's take a photo with the banner. It's okay as long as we fit. Yeah. We're gonna take one mask off. Okay, mask off. Oh. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, freestyle. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Aminam, so sorry for the wait. You might carry on the evaluation. Yep. So Mina, you hear us?
Yeah, I do hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You there?
Yeah. Please, yeah, you may start.
Okay. First of all, your meeting was good. And did you wait 10 minutes because of me, or you started the meeting before I came?
Yeah, we started a meeting and you came in 1 minute after we started the meeting.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to say that I've been for hybrid meetings before, but I went physical, not online, but my 2 cents were that doing hybrid, you have to be way well prepared. So because I know how it is, it's not easy, right? 2 sections. And you did well though for the hybrid meeting. My report today would be, I liked your agenda, which is the most important item in a online meeting and also a physical meeting. If your agenda is not correct, then nothing will be correct. You had all your role players in, all confirmed and in. I like that. And the other thing is, there are a few things that I would like to to maybe share with you, and that is, whenever you are having table topics, it's better that once you have shown the slide, you take the slide away, right? So the audience is all visible and the timer is there and everybody can see the timer, right? Secondly, always ask the speaker to pin the timer, right? So they know the time they're taking. Third, I find that there's no applause. None of you are applauding the speakers. Come on, guys. You need to give that oomph to the speakers, right? None. Yeah. Everybody is like so sober. Everybody is like, no. Be active. Be part of it. Yeah. Doesn't matter whether it's hybrid or physical. Yeah, your video slides. When you play a video slides, be well prepared beforehand, right? Try it out first, then you do the presentation. So it won't cloud the timing of the whole meeting. Next, yeah, my general evaluation is you did very well. Maybe the timing is a bit late. I came in late. Whenever you call me or someone from outside, it's very good if you can remind them maybe early in the morning. Yeah, it's good to give a reminder. So the person will be ready. Like I came back late, right? And I was rushing, and then you called me, and I quickly went in and got the thing done, right? And yes, overall, I like the meeting. I like all that. Maybe you ought to think about this. The people who come to help you, like me, a genie, you should give them a certificate of appreciation for having come.
So sorry, you
Right.
missed this thing.
Right?
Used
No,
to,
no, I'm just, this
yeah.
doesn't matter, doesn't matter. It just for you to let you know,
Yeah.
Anybody who's coming to help you from outside, you should give it to them as an appreciation because they take their time to come, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. And that's it, I guess. And yeah, you did not offer certificates to all the winners.
Oh, yeah, normally on online we show the screen, but physically we don't do that, and we send a certificates afterwards. But thanks for the reminder. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be nice. You know why? You give them the motivation to do it, right? And remember this: these certificates are very important. Okay, they are very important because you can use them for your jobs. You understand what I mean?
I understand. You can use it as a proof that you participate this and that.
Correct. And not only that, it's a proof that you have done a course. This is a course, guys. Toastmasters is not just an event, it's a course. It's an educational journey for you to better yourself in communications and in leadership. So it is a good thing to keep, right? Overall, that's all I can say now. There's nothing much else. You did a very good meeting today. I enjoyed the meeting. I relished it very much. And I would like to come back again if you allow me to.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, guys, for having me here.
Right.
See you then.
See
Bye.
you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.